Welcome to the An English Coffee Office. Today is Thursday, May 15, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Yo, Alex, how's it hanging? Another day, another coffee, huh?
Hey, David. Yep. Just fueling up for the chaos. You know I can't deal with my inbox without this. How's your morning going?
Oh, same old. Hustling, charming clients, the usual. Just saw some juicy headlines while this ancient machine was grinding my coffee. You keeping up with the news?
A bit, yeah. I try to skim the important stuff between meetings. Anything catch your eye?
For sure. You hear about this US-China tariff thing? They're calling it a truce or whatever, but it's all over the place.
Oh, yeah, I read about that. They've slashed some tariffs for 90 days, right? Trying to cool off the trade war vibes?
Exactly. I saw they dropped the tariff on small packages from China from like 120% to 54%. That's huge for businesses like ours. I mean, we're always shipping stuff back and forth.
True. I saw that too. It's a White House move, and China's pausing their retaliatory tariffs as well. Sounds like both sides are trying to avoid a full-on economic meltdown.
Yeah, but it's just a Band-Aid, right? 3 months. That's barely enough time to renegotiate a lunch order, let alone a trade deal.
Good point. But it does give companies some breathing room. I was reading that the de minimis tariff cut could ease up supply chain costs for a bit. That's gotta help your sales margins, no?
Oh, big time. Anything that keeps shipping costs down is music to my ears. Last year, those tariffs were killing us. Clients were whining about price hikes left and right. I was like, talk to Uncle Sam, not me.
I feel you. On my end, it's about predictability. When tariffs flip-flop, it's a nightmare to plan project budgets. You think this truce will hold, or are we just kicking the can down the road?
Kicking the can 100%. These two are like bickering exes at a wedding, smiling for the cameras, but ready to throw punches later. I just hope it doesn't mess with our Q3 numbers.
Fair. It's all about managing expectations. If they can keep the peace for a bit, maybe we can dodge some of those crazy price spikes we saw last time. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers, toes, everything crossed. Speaking of money, you see this thing about AI in finance? Apparently banks are letting bots run entire portfolios now, no human needed.
Oh, I caught that. It's wild. Robo-advisors are taking over? I read some banks are using AI to manage investments end-to-end. Like algorithms picking stocks faster than any trader could.
Dude, it's nuts. I was messing with one of those apps the other day. You plug in your risk level, your goals, and boom. Spits out a portfolio like it's Gordon Ramsay plating a dish.
Love the visual. But seriously, it's impressive. The tech's gotten so good at analyzing market trends in real time. I saw an article saying these AI systems can even predict volatility better than most analysts.
That's what freaks me out a little. If a bot's outsmarting Wall Street, where does that leave the rest of us? I mean, in sales, I'm already seeing AI draft emails that sound scarily like me.
Same here. We've got this new project management tool that auto-generates schedules based on resource allocation. It's spooky how accurate it is. I just tweak the final bits, and it's done.
So we're all just babysitting algorithms now? Great. Next thing you know, they'll have an AI doing my sales pitches. I'll be out here fetching coffee for the room.
Oh, come on, you're too charming for that. AI can't replicate your, let's call it David Sparkle. But yeah, it's a shift. I worry about over-reliance, though. What happens when the system crashes or makes a bad call?
Exactly. It's like trusting GPS blindly and ending up in a lake. Tech's great, but you still need a human to double check the math. I'm not ready to hand over my paycheck to a bot just yet.
Totally. It's about balance. The tech saves time, but we've got to stay sharp. I mean, project management's all about judgment calls. AI can't handle the messy human stuff like stakeholder drama.
Oh, stakeholder drama? Your favorite? Nah, you're right. It's a tool, not a replacement. Still, it's wild to think how fast this stuff's moving. 5 years from now, we might all be working for Skynet.
Huh? Let's not jinx it. Okay, switching gears, did you see this retro trend popping off? I swear The Office is turning into a 90s sitcom lately.
Oh man, yes. I walked by Jake's desk, and he's got a freaking Tamagotchi on his keychain. I was like, bro, are you feeding that thing during meetings?
No way. That's amazing. I saw someone with a Walkman the other day, like an actual cassette player. I had to do a double take. It's like we're all chasing that pre-internet nostalgia.
Totally. I blame Stranger Things or whatever shows got everyone obsessed with retro vibes. But honestly, I'm kind of into it. I dug out my old Game Boy last weekend. Still works.
That's so cool. I've been tempted to get a record player. There's something about vinyl that just feels, I don't know, grounding? Like you're actually present.
Oh, you're going full hipster on us, huh? Next, you'll be rocking a fanny pack and drinking kombucha. But nah, I get it. I started jotting notes on paper again. Feels weirdly satisfying.
Same. I've got this paper planner now and it's a game changer. There's something about checking off a box with a pen that an app just can't beat. You think this retro kick is here to stay?
Maybe. People are burned out on screens, you know? We're all glued to our phones 24/7. So it makes sense we're craving something simpler. Plus, this a flex, shows you're not just another tech zombie.
That's a good way to put it. It's like a rebellion against the digital overload. I read that analog hobbies are booming, people knitting, journaling, even fixing old radios. It's kind of wholesome.
Wholesome's the word. Makes me want to dust off my old rollerblades and cruise around like it's 1995. You ever get that itch to just unplug and go back to basics?
All the time. I've been trying to cut down on notifications. Muted half my apps last week, and it's been glorious. Small steps, but it feels like reclaiming my brain.
Respect. I tried that, but then I got FOMO and caved. Baby steps, right? Anyway, this coffee's not going to drink itself, and I've got a client call in like 10 minutes.
Same. My calendar's screaming at me to prep for a status meeting. Good catching up, though. Same time tomorrow.
You know it. Don't let the robots take over your projects before then, all right?
Huh? I'll keep them in check. Catch you later, David.
Later, Alex.
Time to get to work. Practice your English every day and you'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. I hope you have a great day.